At 2:20 p.m. on March 28th, a powerful 8.2 magnitude earthquake struck Myanmar, with tremors also reaching parts of China's Yunnan province over 1,000 kilometers away from the epicenter. By 2:20 p.m., strong seismic waves reached Raili, Yunnan. In a video, viewers can see a water tank atop a high-rise building in Raili collapsing, with water cascading down like a waterfall, sweeping toward a crowd of people fleeing the scene. The pedestrians were quickly engulfed, creating a terrifying and chaotic scene. A netizen who filmed the video said, "In the instant of the earthquake, many people didn't even have time to put on their clothes, including myself. We just ran out the door." In another a jade shop owner in Raili, Yunnan, shared in an interview that when the earthquake hit, he instinctively grabbed the three most expensive jade pieces, valued at 2 million yuan, 800,000 yuan, and over 200,000 yuan, and ran outside. At a maternity center in Raili, Yunnan, the building shook violently during the earthquake, and the nurse inside was terrified, crying uncontrollably. However, she instinctively protected the baby with her body, never letting go. Netizens were deeply moved by her actions. One commented, "She held the baby with one hand while using the other to steady a stroller, not because she was unstable, but because there was another child in the stroller." Others noted, "In a time of crisis, the natural instinct is to flee, but she didn't run. She held the baby tightly, showing what a good person she is. She deserves recognition and a promotion." According to a report from Xinhua News Agency, 847 residential households in Raili were damaged by the earthquake, affecting 2,840 people. In another video, a netizen recounted experiencing a 7.8 magnitude earthquake in Dehong, Yunnan. They lived on the 25th floor of a building. The building was so intense that water from an aquarium spilled onto the floor, walls cracked, and the person filming struggled to maintain their balance. Just hours after the earthquake, around 5 p.m. that same afternoon, residents in multiple areas of Yunnan witnessed something shocking. The sun gradually turned blood red. The entire sky took on an eerie hue, and this strange phenomenon lasted for about half an hour. Eyewitnesses described the sun as looking like the color of blood, something they had never seen before. By the evening of March 29th, the phrase "blood red sun appears over Yunnan" shot to the top of trending topics online. Some people were convinced that the red sun was connected to the recent earthquake. Others found it unsettling, even frightening. Comments poured in. "It feels like a sign, maybe a warning of another earthquake. Oh my god, this is terrifying. Looking at it makes me feel anxious." As expected, the Chinese government's meteorological experts quickly came out to debunk the claims. Their explanation was the usual: light refraction, atmospheric scattering, and dust pollution. However, some internet users weren't convinced. One pointed out, "A red sun due to atmospheric refraction isn't impossible, but it usually happens in lower latitudes near the equator, places like Bangkok, Thailand, where you might see a reddish sun around 6 or 7 p.m. But Yunnan has a higher altitude, where the sun sets much faster. In similar weather conditions, when Thailand sees a red sunset, Yunnan would already be in complete darkness by 7 or 8 p.m. It shouldn't be visible. This time, the blood red sun in Yunnan appeared before 6 p.m. Normally, at that time, the sun here should still be dazzlingly bright, unless it was covered by thick clouds. Air pollution or forest fires could also cause the sun to appear red, but not to this extreme. Plus, in those cases, the sky usually looks murky as well. The contrast between the sun and the sky wouldn't be as dramatic as what happened in Yunnan. There were no reports of smog or forest fires in Yunnan or nearby areas, making this event highly unusual. Some netizens commented, "Anything they can't explain is just called a natural phenomenon. Anything that doesn't fit their version of science is labeled unscientific. And when they don't understand something, they just cover it up.